My name is Abu Liศ์. I run a workshop in Hotan, Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region that produces hand-woven carpets. Handmade wool carpets have a long history. The first carpet in Xinjiang was woven by our ancestors in Hotan by the Uranquash River. In Hotan, every household has carpets. Some of the carpets were passed down from several generations, through hundreds of years. This sounds incredible, but it is true. The most distinctive feature of Hotan carpets is the wool harvested from Hotan sheep. You cannot find the same wool anywhere else. The wool from Hotan sheep is particularly suitable for making hand-woven carpets. It doesn't droop over time. Even when it does, it is reversible. The wool fibers are hollow, so they can absorb the dye. The older these carpets get, the prettier their sheen is. There is a huge demand for Hotan carpets. Hotan wool is the best material for making them. If there's a strong demand for Hotan wool, can you scale up to more than 100 sheep? That's no problem. If we feed them well, they'll yield more wool and more lambs to enlarge the herd. You do that, I'll buy more wool from you. A major reason behind the fame of Hotan carpets is the premium quality of local Hotan wool. In the past, besides farm work, local households would keep several sheep. After shearing the sheep, the men would carve the wool, and the elders would spin the wool by hand with wooden tools. Then they'd boil a pot of water and color the threads using various plant-based dyes. The sons and daughters-in-law, or the little girls, would weave carpets that they'd sell or barter for goods. How many colors can you dye with these pigments? About 11 to 21 colors. As many as 21 colors. Yes, 21 colors. We have many types of pigments, but normally we simply use the 21 colors. The ingredients are natural. Our customers love this. These pigments are made from natural ingredients, such as pomegranate peels, walnut shells, or herbs. They cause no harm to our bodies. Let's dye some carpets with these pigments. Okay, let's do it. Hotan carpets have to be made using a distinctive knotting technique that binds the wool threads tightly together. The carpets last centuries. The wool may get worn out, but the base fabric and patterns will remain. A partial damage won't ruin the whole piece. We have some new designs. I see you're almost done with this one. You've been weaving this pattern for quite some time, so we have some new patterns. After this one's done, can you try some new patterns?
Certainly.
This carpet is 3.5 meters by 2.5 meters. How long would it take you to finish it?
About 4 months.
4 months?
Yes.
People weave different patterns now. The old patterns were based on nature.
Back then, the patterns included waves, pomegranate vines, and so on. Some even featured clusters of flowers, which look quite magnificent.
My mother learned to weave when she was a child.
Yes, she learnt it from me a long time ago.
In recent years, tourism in Hotan has been booming. Both tourists from home and abroad want to visit Hotan. Many cultural centers have been set up here, where tourists can see how Hotan carpets are made. This attracts more customers. Many people still prefer the old-fashioned carpets, which are made with hand-spun yarn, hand-carded wool, plant-based dyes and hand knotting techniques, a skilled worker can at best card 20 kilograms of wool or spin 2 kilograms of yarn in a day. It takes at least half a year to make a single hotan carpet. Elder craftsmen making traditional hotan carpets don't make a lot of money. Many young people think it's too difficult to learn the craft. With the social development, more jobs come up, so they give up on this trade. The art of hotan carpets has been passed on through generations for thousands of years. We can't lose it. Everybody should work hard to pass it down. This is an old design, but I like the pattern. It's classic and colorful. Yes, it is very beautiful. We'll adopt similar designs and match the colors to modern aesthetics. I hope young people will like it. We should also consider the aesthetics of different ethnic groups in different regions. Okay, I agree. As the technology is advancing, the machines are also getting better. This weaving equipment can make 180 square meters of carpets in 24 hours. That would take 80 workers a whole month. This is our main pattern equipment. It controls every thread here. Black threads, red threads. The machine directs them to form patterns. This is essentially the brain of the production line. At our factory, besides the patterning, other processes such as combing, dyeing, ironing and cleaning have all been automated. We're combining automation and manual work so as to guarantee the quality of our products. We don't know where our industry is headed. Perhaps fewer people will make handmade carpets. As the trend of automation is inevitable, we should build museums and cultivate inheritors and work in concert with automation. Maybe in this way we can have a better future. With hard work, we will preserve the unique features of hotan carpets and pass the craft on to future generations.